What's up YouTube? My name is Kamar, this is Gidgets, and I got another review here for you. We got a competition against the Skarr Audio DDX dual 4 ohm 10-inch subwoofer and the Rockford Fosgate Punch dual 4 ohm 10-inch subwoofer. But before we get into that, I would really appreciate you guys like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Alright, before we get into the final thoughts here of these subwoofers, I just want to put this out there to the keyboard warriors. I'm not doing any scientific tests. I'll leave the scientific stuff to the experts. I'm just a guy comparing two speakers at the same price point and see what one does compared to the other. So that being said, let's get into the Rockford Fosgate Punch. I was very impressed with this subwoofer from day one. As the break-in process was going on, the subwoofer was sounding much better. The lows hit much harder at the end of the break-in process. So kudos to Rockford Fosgate for making a subwoofer that only runs 300 watts, 600 watts max, and sounds like a 12-inch subwoofer, especially for $170. This is a really nice subwoofer. It looks good and sounds great. All right, moving on to the Skarr. This thing, boy oh boy, is just an awesome speaker. It's powerful and it's just a monster. 1500 watts of pure power. If you can give it the whole 1500 watts, it'll reward you with devastating sound. No one will ever think that you have a 10-inch in your trunk. You'd have to show them and they'll be blown away with the amount of sound this thing produces. It sounds more like 212s, like solid 212s. It hits very hard. This definitely is a rowdy speaker. And I would definitely put this at one of the top 5 10-inch subwoofers that I've ever listened to. I'm sure there's more devastating ones than that, but for the price point, $170, I just don't imagine that they could have something at that price point that can sound as good as this. Sure, there could be. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, but I definitely give the win to the Skarr. The Rockford Fosgate's great. It sounds good. At 600 watts, it's probably one of the better speakers for that price point and at that wattage. But the Skarr is just in a class of its own. It's just a much better speaker and a much better sounding speaker for $170. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. If you guys got any video ideas that you guys want to throw at me, go ahead and throw them in the comments. And thanks again. Peace.